High-end cars are definitely on my wish list, but shopping for any car can be stressful. The good news? Brien McElhatten has found some deep, dark secrets that'll make it a whole lot easier. So Brien, what's the deal?
Knowledge is power, and if you know how a car dealership works, you can get the best deal.
My name is Jesse Gray. I'm a sales manager in the automotive industry, and I've done this for about 11 years.
Jesse's going to be our guide, agreeing to tell us how a dealership works and how we can make the most of the car buying experience.
We're just people out there trying to make a living, trying to help other people. There's about 5% of people out there that are just bad apples, and those bad apples, as we all know, spoil the whole bunch.
One of the tricks of the bad apples can keep even the most skilled negotiator from getting a good deal. It's called putting you out on a line.
I don't think that it's a good thing to do, but it's telling someone, hey, before you spend more than $17,000 on that car, call me. You provide them with a number you know nobody can do, and in the back of their mind, they're going to negotiate from that point with every other dealership.
So the customer quickly realizes that no other dealership can match that deal, so they go back to the first dealership and they find a totally different deal.
And all of a sudden that car is going to be sold. It's going to have an alarm on it that it didn't have before. Something will change. And that's where the credibility and the trust factor in the car business goes away.
As a consumer, you've got to be proactive. Ask for a salesperson who has a few years in the business, because the bad apples tend to wash out quickly.
Most salespeople that come into the industry don't stay much more than 90 days. It's a frustration that I've always had as a manager at a car dealership, because I don't feel that we've always provided the best training resources or done a good job hiring the right people in at the right time.
But part of the equation is you, the consumer. If you do enough research ahead of time, you can set realistic expectations. Most buyers don't do that. They don't check their credit score or shop interest rates, and that leads to frustration for both sides.
We find a lot of time is that, you know, you provide a customer with an interest rate and they say, well, that's too high. Well, it's not based on anything. They haven't done the research up to that point to know what the industry standards are.
Okay, so let's review. Do your research beforehand. Know your credit score. Ask your bank to shop interest rates for you. That way, you're armed with knowledge. Next, beware being put out on a line. If the sales rep tells you to go to another dealership to see if they'll match a deal, it could be a trap. Avoid bad salespeople altogether by asking for staff with years of experience. And last but not least, make a call before you show up on a lot.
And do it through the internet sales department. The internet sales department in a car dealership you're going to find is going to be the most skilled salespeople with the most knowledge who have been there the longest time. They're going to be able to cut to the chase. They're going to have more authority to offer pricing and payments and that type of stuff.
See, buying a car doesn't have to be stressful. You just have to arm yourself with knowledge. And there's more knowledge on our website, thelisttv.com.